Today, we're going to learn how to connect to the Google credentials in n8n. So Google Drive, the Google Sheets, and the Gmail notes are one of the most common Google notes in n8n that you'll be using in your workflows. So to connect to the Google credentials, we need to head over to Google Cloud. So as you can see, I'm in Google Cloud homepage. So what you need to do is go to console. When you're in console, you're going to go to API and services, go to credentials, and over here, you're going to create our credential. As you can see, I need to create a project first. Just going to give a random name to the project. Okay, once the project has been created, I'm going to create credential. You're going to go to OAuth client ID. Okay, configure consent screen first. So, okay, we need to fill out all of this. So demo, external, the information, okay, we finish, and then create. Going to go to create OAuth client. You can choose the web application for the application type. You can name your web application anything. I'm just going to use it as the default web client 1. So under here, authorize redirect URIs. So what I'm going to do, let's say I'm trying to connect to my Google Drive node credentials. Click into the Google Drive node, create new credential. So in this link, you copy this link, the OAuth redirect URL. We're going to go back to Google Cloud, click on add URI, and paste the link in here. We're going to click on create. As you can see, our client ID and client secret has been created. However, we need to do something before we copy these. So click on OK, go to audience. You're going to have to publish the app. Confirm. If we do not publish the app, our app is going to be in testing stage. And if we're in testing stage, our credentials will expire every 7 days. If we do not change our app to production, this is the error that you might get after 7 days. And to simply fix it, you can actually just reconnect, but the credentials will expire again in 7 days, which can get very annoying since you have to keep reconnecting. So to make sure our credentials do not expire, we set our app to production. So after we've done this, we can go back to clients, click on the client we just created, client ID, copy the client ID, back to n8n, create new credential, client ID, paste in, copy the client secret as well. Okay, and then paste in the client secret here. Then click on sign in Google, click on the email account you want to sign in with, click on advance, to unsafe, select everything, continue. Okay, connection successful. Now, what we did was we just gave n8n all the permissions to our Google Drive account so that n8n can access to all our files and we can use them in our workflow. So now, if you see, even if I try to load a file, it says that I cannot load a file. That's because we have not enabled the Google Drive API. So what we need to do is go back to Google Cloud, in search, click search for Google Drive API. Click on enable. Okay, once the API has been enabled, you can go back to n8n. And then now when you try to select a file, you should be able to see your list of folders in your Google Drive. So this means that we have successfully connected Google Drive credential to n8n. How about for Gmail and Google Sheets? So it's pretty much the same. So you create a new credential. We can just copy the same client ID and client secret that we have created just now. So let's go back to credentials, copy client ID and client secret to n8n. Okay, see I copy and paste the client ID and client secret into the Google Sheets credentials. So I need Google, and pretty much we have to perform the same thing as what we did just now for Google Drive. As you can see, I'm pretty much connected. I did the same thing. I chose my email account and gave n8n access to my Google Sheets. And now I can choose the spreadsheet in n8n. If this doesn't work for you, we might need to have enabled the Google Sheet API. So in Google Cloud, you can search for Google Sheet API, enable, and when you go back to n8n, this should have worked. So it's actually the same process for email and other Google n8n nodes. So I'm not going to show the same process all over again. So to connect the other Google nodes such as Gmail, you simply have to do the same thing. Create new credential, paste in the client ID and client secret, and there you go. You're all set up. And if you would like to check out free AI agent templates, n8n releases new AI agent use cases for businesses or personal use in our n8n website. And all of these use cases, you can download them for free.